Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Path to Create Nihil. I'm your host. This is the Leviathan Devil, here with everybody's favorite fake edgelord, Lightsbane 44,
How
aka
dare
Will.
you?
Yikes.
Also here with everybody's favorite shitter, IAmCaterpiller, the ultimate pooper, taking
my
the
word.
ultimate dump.
You know what's
Oh,
worse
God.
than using a PowerPoint for using D&D slide or for D&D notes instead of a Word document or something like that?
Nah, man, PowerPoint's great. I have something to look
Using Excel for it.
You know what? Using Excel is a horrible idea for D&D notes. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Okay. Well, it's not a competition. But yeah, Adobe Acrobat would be way worse. Here with everybody's favorite tech snob, we've got Kitsano, aka Seth.
Hello.
Here with everybody's favorite meme, we've got MemeName. How you doing, MemeName?
I'm here again.
Yep. And finally, with everybody's favorite One Piece critic, hello, Keat. How are you doing?
Angry.
Yeah, I know. The freaking Sun God Nika thing is weird. So, does anybody remember what happened 2 weeks ago?
No.
Really?
The puddles.
No, that was... No. That never happened.
Yes, they did.
The puddles did not attack. But regardless.
That's what they want us to think.
It's going to be very few X-Files thing.
So, I did make notes, right?
Uh-oh.
I don't know. Did you?
I did. So, you guys last time were okay. So, because of a mix between Keat, Farmer Bob, and Doth, you guys are in we are in a massive hole of debt.
I did
We,
nothing. Great.
Oh.
However, well, actually, you're right. Believe it or not, Gavilan is not the cause of this. It's mostly Farmer Bob. So, because of this, we are in Taldor working for the future queen, Princess Aurora Montesquieu, to stop her assassination by the hands of Red Mantis Assassins. Or at least, that's what we were called here for. However, that is where we will start off. So, as you can see, you're all on the map in this bottom corner here. And the elven woman there, God, is it raw? This is one of my more favorite NPCs, and I've forgotten their name. I forget a lot of names today. Yeah, no, I love this character. Lillian Titona, comes
Can
in
you pick
and
names that are easier to say.
no, you're gonna have to suffer. Just name her
I'm
what?
for you, not
I
because
think you're the only one suffering right now, bro. You can't even remember your own favorite character's name.
No, to be fair, I could not forget Agate. Agate Axgard is great. But Lillian Titona, I always think Titania, but no, it's
the name
Titona.
is shit, by the way.
No, it is not. Your name is
Yeah,
shit.
it
Your name is shit. What name
And
is
I
shit?
took it.
But no, what name? Lillian Titona or Agate Axgard?
Axgard.
Dude. Yeah, because what is your dwarven clan name?
What?
What's your dwarven clan name?
It's
My point exactly.
You don't name your dwarven clan name, because if you name your dwarven clan name, it's everybody's gonna get into an argument.
No. Thing is, Pathfinder doesn't really have, like, largely established clans for the most part. So yeah, Lillian walks in and is like, okay, so We've got reports from some of the guards at the palace that Red Mantis Assassins have been showing up around the area there. They've not really been caught, but the appearances match. Does anybody see a problem with this? Do you
I don't
guys...
know, Bob, what do you think?
Farmer Bob's not here. Kelgar's here.
Not here anymore.
Yeah, the Kelgar came out because it was figured more health would be better than, you know, walking diplomatic crisis Farmer Bob.
Calgar much better though.
Kelgar can be controlled. You give him alcohol and people to fight, it's fine. Farmer Bob is a racist son of a bitch.
Yes.
He's not racist.
Farmer Bob posts those despicable minion memes that just say political correctness. Why can't I just say whatever the fuck I want?
So, yeah.
Why
So, go
Why
ahead.
is the in a thong?
Oh, jeez. So, do you guys just make me some society or religion rolls to figure out why that would be strange, since you guys don't remember from what I told you last time?
I don't remember what you told us
Oh my
last time.
goodness,
I don't
Gavilan
think-
rolled
I
a
don't-
20. Hey, Gavilan,
think I was
you
here,
actually know
but,
way too much about the Red Mantis Assassins to the point where, yeah, no, the Red Mantis Assassins would know that the princess is at this fake, phony palace. Why are they showing up at the real palace?
Red Mantis Assassins, arch enemy of the Blue Wasp Assassin.
No, what did you say, Will?
Red Mantis Assassins would probably be too high of a DC for us.
Yes, it's almost like I made a custom stat block for a lower level Red Mantis Assassin.
Oh.
What's we're facing the B team?
Oh,
Uh,
so this person rolled a nat 1.
No, Kelgar rolled a 2.
Kelgar rolled a 2, yes.
No, not Kelgar, the Red Mantis Assassin.
No. The guards are really high quality. But no. Kelgar, but no. Also, Seth, you would realize that the Red Mantis Assassins are told by their deity where their target is. They would not be fooled by this trick. So they are not after the princess, at least not originally.
So it was a Oh.
Yes.
Oh no.
However, they have not made their full move yet. So, we are tasking you now with, instead of protecting the princess, we are going to ask you to instead figure out who they are assassinating at the castle and figure out who hired them.
Hey, by the way, they probably know that you're at the fake palace.
They don't seem to be after the princess, surprisingly.
Who
Because
are they after then?
that's what I'm asking you to look into.
Is it me?
Look,
Not everything's about you.
believe it or not, Gavilan, the princess wants to have a word with you.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
You will be under armed guard while talking with her. It'll be fine.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Well, you're gonna come with me now, and your friends can wait here. Also, I made new art for Matt. Here we go.
Oh my god, it just appeared out of nowhere.
Yes, I
Is that a
figured out how to
mini
do.
model?
Yes, that's a mini model. Yes.
Oh my god, he's hot.
In case you didn't know, I told King this, but my first impression of seeing that character was like, oh, is that the character from Fortnite?
I thought that was a
No,
World of Warcraft character from the card game.
Card game?
All
They
I
had a card game?
gotta say,
Yeah.
They've had 2 card games.
The
don't know
phone
anything.
one.
Yeah, that's Hearthstone. They had one
Yeah.
before that too.
Just
An
like
actual
a
physical
Hearthstone
card
game.
game. Yeah,
they also
it's a
had,
Hero
like,
Forge mini, but
What does he have in his hand?
Cotton candy.
no, that's a water spell.
Oh, I thought
I
that was
know.
like crystal.
No, it's Matt. He uses water magic. Remember?
does?
Yes.
Oh,
He
I didn't-
literally invented a water cantrip. Like, man.
But I thought Matt was stupid.
No. He has
Oh
a
my
higher
God.
intelligence than you.
Well,
Anyway,
that's not saying much.
he has a higher intelligence than some other members of the he technically has one lower of a modifier than Alvis for the entirety of this campaign.
Well, that's not saying much.
On what?
On int.
Really?
Yes, you have a plus
Technically
4. I have a plus 3. When you get your plus 5, I get my plus 4. When you get your plus 6, I get my plus 5. Matt is literally just shy of Alvis's intelligence, and Alvis
He
is the
started
int-based
this.
character.
At level 1, how did he make a water cannon?
Special permission from Will.
Boo.
Also,
Oh dear.
That
Boo.
Also, it was part of his training. Remember? Trained by a legendary magus?
You can always use water
that
cannon.
news was so surprising. My Discord crashed. Jesus Christ.
He created water cannon because he's always crying.
I thought it was there.
Okay, sorry. Did you think that... Let me pull up the freaking spell list. Did you think that this was a legitimate spell?
I can't see it. Your character's in the way.
So you can click away from the character to remove my character from the screen.
Oh, what? Do you think I know what normal attacks look like?
To be fair, that looks incredibly realistic. It is literally just telekinetic projectile, but water-based. That is all I did.
I didn't realize water was involved. I thought it was called Leviathan because it was big.
It literally says water pressure in the
Don't
description.
read.
Yeah.
I just look at the numbers.
Well, regardless, you have a discussion to go to, so I'm going to do not move your character. I am working on it.
I'm gonna move my character.
Do not.
Weird.
Man, he's got to go with the princess. He's just gonna end up as Talsgar the Wanderer again.
So,
Madam, don't Lauren, but you have numbers on your leg.
Oh my god.
there are numbers on top of your head. You can keep track of your health and your focus points using those bars.
Oh,
How's
that's
that?
smooth.
Yeah, everybody has those now. For those,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh,
Well,
it doesn't move.
yeah, it does. You just have to change the number on the top of the bar.
No, I mean it doesn't follow my character.
Oh yeah, no, the bars don't. Anyways,
What's that figurine looking thing though?
what figurine looking thing?
Never mind.
Oh, you mean the new freaking mat art? Yeah,
Oh yeah, nice.
Is that real or is that just a render?
that is a render. Yes, it, however, can be turned real because it's a freaking what is it? Hero Forge.
What's the
miniature.
blue bar?
What's the what bar?
Blue circle.
Blue circle is AC.
Okay.
Oh, that's his water cantrip.
Oh no, the blue circle on his hand is a water cantrip. Yes. Anyways, Aurora walks up to you and says, "I'm going to make a deal with you.
Uh-oh.
You see, you have a high tendency to fuck up missions, from what I've heard."
I usually save the missions.
Yeah, so you do that too, but to be fair, you and I both know where you come from and where you go in most missions. That's not the point. The point is, if you do not fuck up this mission and then save it, and instead just save it, I will give you the ultimate bragging rights to say you have taught me how to perform. You do not have to do literally anything to earn it.
Her guards have cornered me. I'm nervous.
No, they're just here to make sure you don't try anything. Bards and all, we get a bad name. just not fuck up this mission and save it without having to fuck it up first?
I've never seen a mission that hasn't fucked up before.
Yeah, that's sort of why I'm trying to ask you to try your hardest for this one.
I mean, I'll try, but if it fucks up, it's not my fault.
As long as you do what you can to help the mission along, there are people at the palace I care about, and I do know that while you can quite simply tear apart some of these plans, you are also pretty much the glue to a lot of them as well. So please be more like glue and less like water off the back of a duck.
What do you mean by that?
Don't break away from the plans.
Is it because of a bird?
No, it's not.
Okay,
Anyway, yeah. Anyways, like, come on, you're a pretty good performer. I've heard you. Why did you move upside down?
Look, okay, I'll try and keep Albus out of trouble.
Now listen, Matt. You and I both know he gets into trouble.
I can't stop him. I've tried.
Try
He
harder.
just does things, and for some reason the universe usually lets him do it.
Well,
Like plot armor.
Abaddar life insurance is the actual answer, but yeah.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, get your Abaddar life insurance today. All it costs is the price of a true resurrection in advance.
Y'all yeet.
So, you're free to go now. The guards will not follow you back. But, if you can, please tell the rest of your group that you need to head to the real palace. And, there's a couple of people that you can talk to.
I want money.
What?
I also want money.
Okay, how much?
I didn't think you'd say yes. Shit.
Oh, what?
300 gold?
Damn.
She pulls out a bag of coins in her purse and says, "That's 350."
Oh, okay, great. All right. Let's see. That would be 825. All right, you got yourself a deal.
Good. Also, I should probably tell you that if you fail to uphold your end of the bargain, well, you can ask Matt how Taldor officials usually get rid of problems.
Okay.
You can head back now. Do you want me to move you back, Keat? No? Okay, you got it. Good.
He runs away immediately.
To be fair, she just threatened to kill him.
Yeah, but even when he's faced with danger, he usually goes headfirst into it anyway.
Yeah, but this is money involved.
Oh, so every other mission didn't really matter?
Well,
Every mission has money involved for mercenaries.
this was up front.
This was paid in advance, yes.
Hey,
Also,
guys.
you're
want to
over
speak-
here, over here.
I think you're talking to a wall over there.
No, you're talking to two minions and someone who is a minion in all but name.
Hey, guys. She wants to speak to Matt.
Please say what she said exactly.
She said that we should go to the palace and that she wants to speak to Matt.
I already had this briefing. So, long story short, there are some people she wants us to speak to at the palace. We've got... Okay, Taldor's really, really proud of itself. These people have the title of Legendary Magus for some reason, but there's MemeName, who leads the archers of Her Majesty's Royal Army, Lord Mavakek, leader of Her Majesty's Cavalry, Tur Grimegleam, the leader of Her Majesty's Investigative Unit, Grim Titanhorn, the leader of Her Majesty's Personal Navy, and Lady Glinda Valorant, a close childhood friend of Aurora, and most importantly, her spy master. These are the people we want to talk to. It's probably a good idea to talk to the spy master first about the going-ons at the palace. So, that is the play at the moment. We go to the palace, we start poking around to see what's going on there.
Okay.
So, do any of you need to get anything before we do that?
I don't
I
think I can get what I want around here, so I think
Hey.
I'm good.
Hey man,
You
I
know,
have a question.
Yeah,
Is 350 gold a lot?
not really.
Damn.
I mean, it's literally 35 platinum pieces, which is a lot. So 350 gold is more than most peasants so 15 gold is more than most peasants make in their entire life. So yeah, in terms of peasant standards, you're fucking rich. But
Yeah,
you're
but
an
they're
adventurer.
peasants.
That's not a lot. However, like to the princess, that was literally, go out on the town and mess some things up money.
Wow. That's a big wealth gap there.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it is. It's almost like this is feudalism, good sir.
I have already accepted the money, so I can't do what I was planning on in my head just then.
Yeah. So, as you guys head to the palace, um, you actually run into one of those people. Um, I will pull up a picture for you by dropping the character sheet, and then this is Glinda. Oh, sorry, this is Glinda Valorant. And as you are approaching the palace, she puts an arm on Gavilan in particular and says, "Hold up. What are you doing here?"
I'm a bard.
Yes, exactly. What are you doing here?
It's kind of my job to entertain royalty.
Exactly. We didn't hire you. What are you doing here?
Uh,
Blue
tell
screen.
her?
What?
Can I just tell her, like, oh, you're incognito?
That, not really. Kelgar's here.
We're here to... You should probably talk to my leader.
What?
Oh my
Who-
god.
Who's
That
your
guy over
leader?
there with the blue.
Oh. Hello, sir. What are you doing here? She pokes Matt on the shoulder, and he turns around and says, we're here on behalf of the future Empress to investigate the Red Mantis Assassins in the area." Really? You don't say. So,
Is he an assassin?
uh, well, I'm not a Red Mantis assassin.
I didn't say that out loud.
That's fine. You could
Oh.
have said it out loud. There's actually no punishment for that. I'm a
I mean, she's
spy
only a-
master, you know. I do what is necessary to keep Lady Aurora in power. However, if you have come to ask me in particular about questions on the subject of the Red Mantis Assassins, I don't really have anything to hide, but there are still some things I can't say. Risking the uh, well-being of my agents is not something that I'm particularly fond of doing for no reason. However, there is one suspect we have found already within through my spies. You see, there is a noblewoman who is supposedly, well, this engagement's been going on for 2 years. Aurora's future stepmother has always been suspect to her spies and her spy master. However, uh, there's not too much to go on in that. The Lion Knights don't really have too good of a relationship with other members of the Lion Blades, but I can tell you that if you're curious about anything more, I would talk to the other members. If you need access anywhere or equipment to get access to some places you might not be allowed to, I do specialize in espionage, and I'm more than willing to help you with scrolls, potions, whatever you need, so long as it goes towards helping Her Majesty. Of course, they're not free, but you will get a discount. But please take these. And she hands you sort of badges to put on. And she says, these will allow you full access to what most Lion Knights get access to. So you'll be able to talk with the various members of the leaders of Her Majesty's main units. If you must know, the closest part would be the stables, and Mavka uh, is Mavka is in the stables at the moment. While Mavka is a very honorable orc, he's still an orc, so I would not rule it out for him. So you're more than welcome to go into the palace, check on things, find any evidence you can. But please report to me, or if you can't report to me or feel that I am untrustworthy, Tur Grimgleam would be the best option for you. So, do you have any questions?
Not at all. For now.
There's no way I'm remembering those names.
Hello there, old man.
Who are you saying that to?
What do you think? Hey,
Keat?
you!
Old man?
Yeah, the old man!
Maple?
Can you stop being drunk for 5 seconds?
Not an old man.
Oh, he left. God damn it.
Who left? Oh, what? Oh, you were talking about King?
I didn't even know King popped in.
Oh, there's King.
Old man!
What?
Yeah, Doth.
An old man.
King. King, are you there? Can you hear
Oh.
us?
Can
Hold
you
on,
hear
he needs
me?
to he needs to
Yes,
turn
we
on
can
his
hear
hearing
you.
aids.
Oh, damn,
So-
I don't want to be able to hear me. I cast magic.
I
So-
don't think I'm getting that.
So, Doth, what if I told you your stealth and invisibility rune might come in handy today?
I've been using it off and on to harass the bird, though.
Oh my god.
Yes, you have, but we're investigating to find out who hired the assassins on the Crown Princess of Taldor. They did not succeed and haven't even attempted yet. So, long story short, there's a lot of theater of the mind going on today, but there's also one more thing. There's a lot of stealth and skill checks today, so everybody
good.
prepare your dice.
Oh, I get to deceive everyone. Good.
Yeah, that's actually gonna be pretty relevant. So yeah, you
I
guys
spread
are able to, go about the castle, but yes, the First place that you can indeed enter is the stables, which are nearly directly in front of the castle's gates.
Oh, it's not the castle that we're in right now.
Most of this is theater of the mind. This is a decoy castle. The castle you are more going to, sort of more like your base of operations. It's big. It's you know what? Fuck it. I will use that. Well, no, actually, that map's not perfect either.
The princess is in another castle.
The princess is indeed in another castle.
I go. Can I crawl through the window and strangle the princess to death?
I don't think I'm getting that
I
sponsorship.
think you will die if you try to.
What if I strangle the bird?
Okay.
Choke
I-
the chicken?
Like,
Eldar will help you strangle the bird.
like, can you? I mean, well,
I'm not. I, would,
yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
I
It's-
would never do that.
I
Well-
might.
So, long story short, do you guys want to stop at the stables? Where do you guys want to go first?
Is there any footholds for me to be able to crawl up on the walls or some shit? And start
You
cloaking?
have claws, and you could do that anyways, but you
No,
are
I've got
dealing.
that gecko grip.
I mean, yeah. You got those jam hands. If anybody's played Fanciful March of Our Wall, you will get that reference. But yeah, you got that gecko grip.
Mhm.
So you can crawl on the dude. He's probably not even looking at the ceilings. Let me show you the picture I have for this guy, Lord Mavkek. Here we go. I use this a lot when I can't find a picture for something. The
Do you
cav-
want to buy any of those?
What? Yeah, so Lord Mavkek is tending to his horse called Duca. And at least you think it's a horse, because what you see him doing is feeding it a huge, a cartoonishly large chunk of meat, and it seems to eat it incredibly quickly. As you approach, he turns to you and is like, well, I guess you got the identification. What brings you here?
I'm more so worried about that cartoon horse, but
No, you want to make me a perception check, Seth?
sure. Alright, hold
You're good at those,
on.
or you should be. I got
Well, I'm
diced
gonna-
for. Yeah, I know. Knock on wood. Oh wait, Seth. Before you roll, I have a mantra to tell you. Remember this when you think you're going to roll low. There is a lower number on this dice, and I am certain to find it. And if I use a hero point, I am destined to find it. So remember this as you roll, and you might see a better result. So roll the perception check.
Yeah, I need to reload my page because for whatever reason it's not opening my thing. God damn it. Right when I question something and it just decides to oof itself.
All of you can make me perception checks, by the way. It's just that Seth has the skills to actually probably figure out what's going on here. Yeah, that's a weird looking horse, Alvis and Maple, but Gavilan, you don't quite see what. Okay, Seth, there's something magical going on with that horse. You can make an Arcana check.
Oh no, I didn't. Okay, there we go. Oh come on!
So, you could also tell other people, and they could probably help you figure it out.
Can y'all help me with this? Get
Sure,
some
let
idea.
I have a high
There's-
Arcana, maybe.
There's a magical effect going on this. Yeah, it's arcane in nature. That's what you can tell other people. Alvis 26. That's okay. That's probably enough, but I don't think that without a spellcast. Let's see. So yeah, Alvis and Matt would meet the DC for this. Alvis had a higher one because not a spellcaster, but Yeah, that horse is under an illusory disguise. That's a riding drake.
What?
Yes, a riding drake.
Why?
Well, I mean, what kind of knight rides in on a horse? Rides in on a dragon? You
Why
know,
you have a
I'm a
dragon?
hero. I gotta disguise my friend Duca here as a horse half the time, or, stereotypical orc riding in on a drake raises a lot of red flags amongst my comrades.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Was it?
Do you not remember what the typical orc is?
The green.
Well, the typical orcs in Belkin Hold in particular are known for worshipping deities like Rovagug. So him riding in on a dragon, even though he's wearing the tabard, might be demoralizing to his allies. However, the horse flies. So they find it quite magnificent. I should also mention that I am a sparkling targe magus. But,
Targe?
again, a sparkling targe. You know what? Let me just show you something. Duca, practice your breath on this shield here. And as the horse breathes a cone of fire towards you, he raises his shield and he blocks it.
Are we actually fighting this thing?
No, he
No,
is
no.
just showing off what his shield can do.
Okay. Nah, sorry.
So,
was just
what
questioning
brings you
the
all
three
here?
I don't know if we can trust this guy.
I mean, you have two options. You can be direct about it. He's an orc. That might be a good way to go about doing this. You can be indirect about it too. He does have some high society in him. After all, he is technically a knight, and he has a noble title, mind you. So, you have some options here. What do you want to do? Do you want to be direct or indirect with him?
Well, could I be able to suss out what he's saying with my...
Yes, you can check out whether... Yeah, lie to me. You can use that.
Oh, I don't think I have lie to me. Hold on, let me check.
No, you totally do.
Do I?
I'm pretty sure you did, dude. You used it before.
And you've got a net 20.
I've got dubious knowledge. But, yeah, we'll have to add lie to me to this, maybe. Might be useful.
Yeah.
Since I got a net 20 there.
Yeah. So... No, this guy has been nothing but honest with you. Yes, he hides the appearance of his horse, but he literally does that so he doesn't demoralize his allies.
I just want to freak him out with his creepy-looking lizard fucking thing. This is creepy, man.
That's ironic coming from you, old man.
Yeah, the orc literally laughs, pats you on the shoulder, and says, you're really one to talk on that, aren't you?
You're lucky you're a knight, or yeah.
Well, hey, let's not cause an incident here.
Relax. What are you guys here for? Like, come on. I know you're here for something. Nobody comes to the stables when I'm in here. Especially not with, assassins about.
We're here investigating a possible murder.
Well, there goes what I was about to ask Matt.
What?
I was gonna say if we should tell him that we're here to investigate the Red Mantis
That's what I asked
Assassin.
earlier.
I don't really see a problem with telling him, especially not now.
Oh, he could be in on it.
Oh my god.
My thing wasn't even that. I just didn't know.
So Mavka says to you, you're here to... Okay. I'm actually relieved that you're being upfront with me about your distrust about me. I can quite appreciate that. Too many people dance around important conversations, especially in these noble halls. Nobles tend not to want to confront the truth on things. However, I'm going to need... So, out of GM mode here, you're gonna need a diplomacy or intimidation check here.
I can do diplomacy. I'm trained in it.
I think I can do intimidation, which I always find funny.
So, there's only one check that needs to be made here. What's the highest modifier?
I have 17 diplomacy.
I'm trained in both, so I think he's probably better if it's diplomacy.
I'm an expert in diplomacy.
Yeah, so you can roll me that diplomacy check.
All right, here we go.
Nice one.
You want to use a hero point on that?
I would like to use a hero point on that.
Remember the mantra.
I've got a diplomacy of 0. I can do a lot better than that.
Oh my god.
There we go.
Oh.
Yes, he remembered the mantra, and he got.
Mantra.
Well, I told you to remember it, but yes, that has been something I've done in Pathfinder Society. On top of, come at me, Scrublord, I'm ripped, and every time I say that, they freaking miss. I don't know why, but I went an entire session saying that, and none of the trolls could hit me, which is good, because I was the only person with acid damage, and they did not have weakness to fire.
It's like that Senator Armstrong meme where it's just pressing X repeatedly.
So,
Go away, Cat. Get.
He says to you, okay, as far as this stays between us, but I've seen Her Majesty's stepmother, future stepmother, jeez. I've seen her going out late at night. I've had some of the spies follow her. The meetings don't seem too out of place, but there's a lot of signs there. I'm not but there's a lot of things weird about her hiring assassins. She's not the queen yet, and I highly doubt that she would be. Okay. Look, long story short, I'm not really someone who's used to investigating these things. The Spy Master's usually there, but...
Well, she couldn't be the queen. She would just be the royal consort.
That's also true, but there's something weird going on with that woman. Like I said, I don't do too much investigating, but there's a knoll over in the, jeez, what do they call that part of the Lion Knights? Secret Service or something? It's weird. There's a knoll there. Grim.
No, the hyena people, right?
Yeah, gnolls are the hyena people. There's a gnoll there named Grim. If you talk to him, he might be able to help you with finding out a bit more information. But long story short, that's what I know. And the future empress, future consort, is a bit of a weird woman. So I would try not being as direct with her as you were with me.
I grew up in the sticks. How do I not be direct?
Well, what you do is you think about what you're saying, and then you should say it like you're talking to a drunk person at the bar.
Oh my god, that's
actually not. That's actually not the best description.
Yeah, all the bars that we have in our little town, which is 2, we end up just having fights and brawls.
Okay, maybe this
Be
one
vague.
is the best analogy for you.
Be vague. But
What I do is I drag the bird outside and rip the feathers from his body.
Can you? Okay, we're not talking to you.
So, if anything, if we go and talk to her, we should probably have Dath talk with her, because I don't think he's able to tell the truth very well. No offense, you're great at telling lies.
I'd never lie to any of you.
You might convince me of that, but I doubt you convince the Truth Circle of that.
read that book. The
What?
truth is lies. Trust me.
Lies and slander. Okay.
You gotta trust the snake gods, baby. When has a snake ever led anyone anything wrong?
Well, considering
Alvis
Pathfinder
starts counting on
lore,
her fingers. Alvis starts counting on her fingers.
He's got a point.
you look. Long story. Grim, you said a gnoll by the name of Grim, and where is this building? Well, you see, from here you go north you go north until you reach a 4-way crossing. You head left from there. Then you reach another 2-way crossing. You head right, and at the very end of that right crossing, there is a very big, distinguished building that was once a church of Abaddar. So look for a holy symbol of Abaddar on the front.
I'm sure Alvis got all that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's gonna remember it. Look for the big old Abaddarian church down the corner.
Hold
You
on,
got the
hold on.
4-way
I should've
intersection.
just said that.
So the orc, you're friends with the Grim, right?
Yes,
Are
I
you
am.
able to introduce us? Do you have some time?
Unfortunately, no. Me and Duca here actually have to head out to do something. We are trying to cut off some Red Mantis Assassins as we speak, so...
Okay. You weren't lying to us.
So, as he says, if you would give us a second for us to get out of here, we do need to get going in quite a hurry here. So, basically, as he's saying that, he jumps onto this riding drake disguised as a horse, and it runs out of the stables, and then as it's running out of the stables, you see it kick off, and then continue running on the air as it heads off towards what you would assume to be the ocean.
I feel like that would be equally as demoralizing as a dragon.
Oh no! Freaking flying horses are all the rage.
Wait, if I had a dragon on my side, I wouldn't be demoralized.
If an orc was riding it, you would be.
But they know he's on their side.
Yeah, that's debatable amongst most people. You know, a lot of humans have deep-seated hatred, and also a lot of the Lion Knights are non-humans, and they have even deeper-seated hatreds, like dwarves. There's a lot of dwarves in the Lion Knights. Dwarves hate orcs with a burning passion. Isn't that right, Kelgar?
Well, dwarves hate everyone.
And
Yeah.
Elvis sits here
They are not
just
people.
societally unaware of
They
everything.
be green and look like humans, but they not people.
Yeah.
Forget what Dad always said they were.
Yeah, Kelgar, why are you here? Where did the Farmer Bob go again?
Yeah, where did he go?
Farmer
Okay.
Bob had a little accident.
You drank too much in that second harvest.
Why?
I think he had spontaneous teleportitis.
That's not a thing.
Oh, it is not? Someone told me that was a thing.
Then
Wait,
how
why
did
are
he-
you here? I did
Then
ask
how
for
did-
reinforcements, but why
then how
why
you
did they send
spontaneously
you?
teleport down those flight of
What
stairs?
did they send me? I'm best fighter.
Oh, right. We lost a fighter, so they sent. Yep, that adds up. So, Alvis, you remember those directions too, right?
Go down the corner to the 4-way intersection, and you take a left, was it?
Yeah,
And
a
then
left.
go down the road and look for the old Abaddarian church that is now whatever that is. Their offices will have an Abaddarian symbol on front.
I think that's still part of this palace. This palace is quite large.
I thought we were leaving the palace.
Oh no, this palace is like an entire district in itself. It's a fortress after all, so...
Oh, nice. We're in a labyrinth.
Well, not a labyrinth, no. But long story short here, you forgot a step, so Matt says, well, there's a 2-way intersection towards the end of the road there, and you take a right. But yeah, basically the point. So as you're walking, you see tons of beautiful statues of former leaders of the. Actually, Alvis, you would know a lot of these statues are of Eridan, because Taldor draws its roots to the nation that Eridan himself created. So there's a lot of statues of Eridan. There's there's roses, there's beautiful flowers all over the place. It's a incredibly beautiful place you're walking through. And as you finally get to the Church of Abaddar, you see that this place, literally the front door is made out of solid gold.
Oh my god, that would be so heavy.
It's incredibly heavy, and on the door, it is engraved these words in particular: "The weight of justice is not easily moved. For those of you who have the ability to move it, enter this door."
We could probably just ask a servant.
Matt literally opens the door. It's like, guys, if I couldn't do this, no, it's from their holy text.
Look, I see a solid gold door. I assume it's magical. I think that's fair.
The Church of this was a bank.
Irrelevant.
And a courthouse, actually. This actually was more of a courthouse. Hurry up, guys. Come on inside. So we are actually moving maps, not necessarily because we have a fight here, but
why does a palace need a bank?
What?
Why does a palace need a bank?
It's a courthouse, actually. It's just, he assumed it was a bank because that's what most Abaddar churches are.
Wait, so if it's Abaddar and it's a courthouse, that means it's a divorce court, right?
No.
Because you got all that alimony going around. I don't know, I just thought money.
Does it mean I could bribe my way out?
No. Abaddar is actually the deity of most laws, believe it or not.
Can we get like a cursed leash and put it around the bird so it stops running away?
He's not running away. Have you not noticed him going with the plan quite smoothly today?
What have I done to hurt you this man?
Oh, wow, that's magic. Magical!
Yeah, so there's a map here, and in particular, you guys can poke around the place. There's not necessarily box text, but I will describe some unique features of rooms when you enter them. So, Gavilan, this appears to be a courtroom, but in particular, this courtroom seems to be a very, very important courtroom. The chair there has the holy symbol of Abaddar's, vault on it. In fact, that is a relic from the vault itself. A judge appointed by the Church of Abaddar that sits on that stand is able to carry out Abaddar's will as though Abaddar himself was residing over a trial.
Oh, I'm not a judge, so that's not very helpful.
Yeah, no. However, while you're sitting in it, you do start to become a little more lawful, so it does have some effect of, making you think a bit differently while you're on it, but you quickly decide to...
Chair. Why don't you try sitting in it?
Actually, you sit on it, you sit on it for about 5 minutes, then realize, wait, is it morally wrong for me to sit on it, stand up, and forget what you've been doing for the past 5 minutes?
Garth, come sit in this chair.
No.
I mean, you guys are still welcome to look around. There are other rooms here.
Alright, I looked around. Someone else choose next room.
Yeah, Alvis, why don't you choose a room to look into?
My laptop died, so I had to get the charger out of the car.
Okay, Seth, why don't you choose a room to look into?
Alright, let me see.
Just drag your token to it.
Let's see.
What is this?
What's in here?
Ah, so this seems to be a good way of describing it as precinct's meeting room. And you seem to have walked in on a meeting in progress, believe it or not. This was previously a Church of Abaddar. It is now a place for the Lion Knights. However, you did walk in during a bit of a meeting. So, as you walk in, you see this person right here.
Oh. What the hell?
He looks like a hyena man. I think that's our guy.
And he is basically giving some guards, some Lion Knight investigators, a bit of a briefing. By his side is another investigator who does not currently have some art, and that is a character that will become relevant in Shadow of Corleone. But basically, you have him giving some lecture on what's going on, and he sees you and is like, "You there, name."
Seth Swordblade, I'm sorry about entering.
No, it is perfectly all right. Have you come with guest? Is there more of you? Good. If you would please come by, I've been expecting you.
All right. I'll tell them to come in here with me.
So all of you can go take a seat in. Oh, I forgot to change the artwork for Matt in more than just that room.
I'm sure it's fine.
Chairs are off center, but it's...
Yes, the chairs are off center. Yes, the map is a bit weird. I still have some fixing to do with some of these maps, but yeah. So if all of you, I'll move you guys there. So he says, "I'm Grim. I am. I'm Grim. Sorry. I am Grimgleam. Apologies. I mostly go by Grim in most circles, which is a bit confusing, and you'll probably find that out later on. But I am part of Her Majesty's Secret Service. I am more than aware of your investigation, and I've been briefing some of my members on that so they can best serve you. Her Majesty and I have known each other for quite some time. I met her in rather unfortunate circumstances, and she decided to provide an old like me with education and training to become one of her blades in the shadows. Well, not quite. I'm no assassin, I'm no spy. I actually am quite more noble than that. I lead her truest bodyguards. The people who are guarding her are her chosen bodyguards at the moment, but I am in charge of all of those assignments, so... however, I would like to ask you to think about a couple of things as you investigate. I would like you to view this thing you're investigating from two lenses. One, from the point of view of the potential victim. The second, from the eyes of the killer. The stepmother's meetings have been monitored, and it is highly unlikely that she is able to get what she is saying past me and the spy master. So, however, there is one exception to that rule. I cannot rule out a third party or a secret message system. I have no knowledge on how she would be doing these things. However, if it comes to it, I have some ideas. So, that is all I can really give you, is some knowledge on how to go about investigating it. As you sort of stand up, you know, sort of try to ask questions or start, talking to the guy, you see this man come in and collapse on the floor. What?
Wait, what? Oh, there we go.
Farmer
booze,
Bob.
man?
What?
Too
It's
much
Farmer
booze?
Bob.
No, actually. Hey, MemeName, you have medicine, right?
Yes, I do.
Would you like to go over and try and figure out what's wrong with the medicine check?
Too much booze. It's always
36?
bad.
No. This dwarf has been poisoned with something other than booze. He is very easily fighting it off for the most part, but it is starting to get to him. It's Red Mantis Assassin poison.
What a name.
Oh shit.
It's Red Mantis Assassin poison.
However,
no
it
shit.
seems to
A
be a
dwarf.
very weak brand of it. So if you had a
Chinese brand.
second level cure poison prepared today, which if you
Discount brand Red Mantis Assassin poison.
Who could have used Red Mantis Assassin poison?
Yeah, I wonder who.
So do you have cure poison for today?
Norgrimmar worshippers, that too.
Been
What?
an eternity since I looked at this spell
Norgrimmar
list.
worshippers.
Well, I mean, Norgrimmar worshippers shouldn't be using that. That's weird. Red Mantis Assassin agents aren't really too big of fans of Norgrimmar.
Now hold on, we don't know that the Red Mantis Assassins used Red Mantis Assassin poison.
Yeah, that's true. You do not know that. But also, I would assume that you could prepare it because you're a cleric, and I would assume you'd have at least one of these prepared because you're dealing with assassins. I will also like you make another medicine check to try and cure the poison that way.
Okay, another medicine check's good. I have a remove curse and remove disease.
Okay. So, with that, he
Suck out the poison.
yeah, he is no longer under the effects of the poison, but he does need a small minor bit of healing. You can make another medicine check to heal him if you want.
Could I just use my healing hands?
You could also use a potion too. He doesn't need a lot of health, so DC 15 medicine check would be enough to get him up.
I have healer's gloves if you want.
So
me
that's a
to
critical
waste hands
success. So he, is able to stand up and says, "Ugh, I'm good. Okay, wait. Oh, good. I made it. Okay. So, I asked Mavic to come meet me at the docks because I was curious about a couple of stowaways on one of my ships, and then got stabbed in the back by one of those stowaways, so ran here immediately. They, I think, followed me here, and I think they went into the courtroom over there. I'm not entirely sure, though.
Can I do a deception check on this dude and the knoll dude, or would that be a bad idea?
You can do it.
And that'll be for the dwarf dude, and this will be for the knoll dude. Okay, that was terrible. Jesus fucking Christ.
The knoll dude.
The first one's good.
The first one's good, and both of them give you the same result. Neither of these people appear to be lying. If anything,
Okay.
they're both pretty well read in on the situation. If anything, these are two people that Aurora and her guards trust pretty heavily. So, one of them saying that there's assassins in the other room, and that they followed him here, might be a sign that you should...
Probably deal with the assassins.
I love
Okay.
how tiny Matt is compared to that chair. Like he had to quit.
Yeah, that is the weird part about that art, is it's really small.
Little
Like,
manlet.
But I do, it's like Keat said the other day, no, I want to use original art, so I'm trying to do that, so.
That's good. That's what's the word? What is the word?
So we're about to scramble with some assassins, right?
Well, yeah, you can enter here, and you see two of them. He said there were three, so one of them's doing something.
Hey, I was just in that room.
Okay, I think I might go in there and see what the hell they're doing. But before we do that,
Don't worry, there's not an initiative check yet. So
I
I'll put
was
this
just-
up. I'll put that up. And
I
maybe
was just
just
in this
before.
room. How was that Scythe Dwarf poisoned in here?
And just before we do go in there, I will.
So,
Being invisible for a minute would probably be a good idea, right?
yeah, you can do what you would want to do before a fight starts. Matt and Gavilan would probably want to stay uninvisible just because you have knowledge checker and you have face for that. But yeah,
Oh,
you
I
guys
just
are
wanna-
able to get into the room and position yourself
Well-
comfortably.
Oh,
Before
comfortably?
they
Okay.
do something, I'm gonna crawl up above them and get like a vantage point, or they're not gonna even notice the
How did
thing.
we get in here?
Is there like a window?
How did
or
they
a
get in
door?
here? They opened the door. It's not locked. This is actually a part of the palace that you can be escorted to. This is actually a pretty public place.
Well, I mean, I was in here and there was no Scythe Dwarf.
Well, yeah, the dwarf just got here as the meeting Grim that Grim
No,
theme was
Scythe
having with
Dwarf
you.
I was looking for.
What?
How very noble of you.
Where are the two Okay, so they're the generic looking fuckers.
That's actually official Red Mantis art.
That's stupid.
Okay.
Love it.
I love it. So I'm going to get a vantage point. Just crawl up. in the
Hold up,
corner here.
I love
hold
that
up.
art.
There's no need for combat yet.
Not yet. I'm just saying to be ready for combat.
Yeah.
because-
So,
After all.
if you got, well, they don't seem to be openly hostile at this moment. They're
Oh.
doing something, and you could, hey, why not try and get who hired them directly from their source here?
Oh, would that be diplomacy?
But they were
uh,
professional assassins. Why would professionals?
There
Well,
is something weird going on here. You can try and ask.
All right,
Also,
go.
please move into the room, guys.
Yeah.
Diplomacy.
Scroll them in, baby.
So the two sort of look at you and go, "What the fuck did you just say?"
Look, man.
That
Stand
Gavilan,
here.
Gavilan. That's a sign that you should use your squawk. That's a crit
yeah,
failure.
I forgot I have that. One moment as I squawk.
Yes. So, as you squawk, they're like, "Oh, okay. What the fuck are you
Fucking
here
crazy
for?"
Birdman.
Yeah,
Should
what
I
the
should I
fuck?
try again?
I would just try talking to
No.
them without the diplomacy check.
No, he doesn't get to try again, actually.
No, he does not get to try again. I know, but I'm saying you should talk to them without the diplomacy check. Maybe just role play it. Cause
Hey, man. Why'd you stab that dude?
well, we are followers of Akachek. We thought he was going to try and get on our way. You see, actually, at this point, I should have revealed the person who's been saying this now. Cause,
Do you forget Kelgar is a certain type of person?
Oh, there's more.
yeah, no, Kelgar would be, being held back by someone because there's information to get here.
Yeah, that doesn't really make much sense, but okay.
There is information to get here, and you will get your combat, but they are literally trying to say something, Will. So
Okay.
we are followers of Akachek. Are you aware of our followers? Are you aware of our deity's moderate curse?
No. I'm
Well,
not
you
aware of the
see,
date.
our deity has sent 3 of us to assassinate someone who has particularly offended him. We know her name, her location, and we are here to take care of her. And then one of them butts in and says, "Yeah, also he teaches us to kill witnesses. Why the fuck are you trying to talk to them? Let's just fight. Come on, man. These guys are fucking dumb. Look at that dumb bird. He just squawked and thought we'd forget about what he said."
I have 2 questions.
You go ahead, ask them. They'll be your last.
1, what offends Adachek?
Fuck you.
And 2, How much are they paying you?
We are doing this as a holy request of our deity. Payment is not an issue here.
Look, my dear. This is all a dreadful misunderstanding. We are followers of your Akatrak too. Can you not tell? Can you not tell by my humble appearance and my...
You're
Yeah,
invisible?
Yeah,
And,
he loves killing people.
You're invisible, but one of them locks
Oh,
eyes with you anyways. And he says,
Yes.
"You are not one of ours."
Oh,
You-
trust me. I'm one of yours.
How do you do?
That's not a wish spell, good sir. That is the only way you'd be fooling them right now.
Okay, so they've got divinity, so deception would not work on these
No,
people?
you are not going to convince them that you are one of them because
Okay,
yeah.
plan B, we kill him.
Yeah, that's what it leads down to.
Oh, come on. That's no fun. Let me...
You can also knock them unconscious. You do
yeah,
have
we could-
fists.
Oh, that sounds real fun, you know.
But
only
this
need
is the
one
point
bundle.
where we roll initiative.
Aw.
We only need one of them alive anyway.
However, did you, just out of curiosity, did they say anything interesting?
Where is it?
They've offended a god somehow, and it's a woman.
Oh, they're after this
Interesting.
famous person. It seems like they're after the princess. Yes. Ooh, bird.
Yes, that does indeed seem to be the case, doesn't it?
Ooh, lordy.
But we already knew that.
The princess. Got it.
We
So,
already knew that.
but apparently
They were the
pissed-
one.
apparently the princess is pissed off their deity.
Oh no! What a shame.
I don't even know who her deity is, but she likes bugs.
No, not her deity. She doesn't worship Akachak. She's
Akachak.
pissed off Akachak. Wow, they
Oh,
rolled a
no.
nat 1 on their initiative.
Oh, what a shame.
They're
I'm gonna
rolling
have-
separate initiatives, though.
I wanna
Because with
deal
them,
with
it
it.
does matter.
I'll deal with the one in the corner right here.
You know, I'm willing to guess there's not 3 of these dudes.
There is actually only 3 of them.
Really?
It's
They
rare.
said 3, so I was assuming that was a misdirection.
Hey guys, guess what I learned recently?
What did you learn?
What recently?
How to auto sort the turn list.
Congratulations.
Hey.
Alvis, Caterpillar, is
I
your
didn't
computer
roll
up?
yet.
It is.
You need to roll the initiative part of that. Also, where's Kelgar's
know, I
token?
need
You
to-
gotta drop
need
him,
to-
Will.
He
I
is
need
right
to.
here.
I need
Oh.
to.
Yeah.
Wrong map, aren't I?
Yes, yes, you are.
Where is my token?
I moved your
Boy.
tokens in there. Yep.
Everything's in there, buddy.
Where is it?
This roll initiative.
It's one of the newer maps. It's towards the bottom of the list. It has the little player thing on it.
Is the DM's version real fucking big or something? Oh god, that's bad.
I named it Courthouse because that is what it is.
A bank and a courthouse. How?
So,
Anyway, I don't have my stats over on top of my head.
yeah, I know. I wasn't expecting you to play Kelgar today. Did you delete Farmer Bob's? Because he had those over his head.
No.
I also need to do that. So I'm going to do that for us before I roll what this assassin is doing.
So Farmer Bob is a weird dwarf.
No, Farmer Bob is a weird halfling.
A weird dwarf. A werewolf, but a dwarf.
Well, you rolled perception, not initiative.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where is the initiative at? Oh, I think I did not. Never mind.
You got
There
it?
we go. I got
And
7.
with you, there's only 2 things that matter, and it's HP and AC. Actually, no, Alvis, your thing would not be able to fit through the doors here.
Bust it down. Wait, no, don't do that.
Yeah, no, probably not a good idea. So, it's this one's turn. Doth is technically on the ceiling. and invisible. He's intelligent enough to know that going after Doth is a bad idea.
But they know where he is.
Yes.
I was talking.
Yeah, he was talking, and they're good at perception.
They're fucking assassins. I'd hope so.
Yeah. So they would. Let's see. It's been a while since I looked at these things, so.
Are these things smart enough to prioritize who to attack? You think they'd want to attack the drunk grappling thing? What could possibly go wrong?
Actually, we're gonna go after the obvious leader here.
But
They're going to. They are going to try. This one is going to try and feint Matt. Yeah, that's a critical success. Matt is going to be flat-footed for all of these attacks until the end of its next turn.
You just got F to the A, baby.
Yep. Then it will attack with a striking sawtooth blade. And that is not a crit. So it's 12 piercing, 1 fire, 3 bleed, 4 precision, 2. So 4 to 4. Because, yeah, no, these things have swashbuckler levels too. So this is a finisher with sneak attack. So that is, on the attack alone without the runes, that is a total of 22 damage, and then with the runes, it's 1 fire and 3 persistent bleed. So that is a total of 26, but 3 of that doesn't come up, so...
Oh, sweetie, go away.
And it will finish off by looking at Doth and just letting him know that he sees Doth. And that's against your will DC, Doth. That's 10 plus your will save.
Hold on, let me get to the will. I had to minimize a lot of this shit. So will, that would be the M15 saving throw, right?
So your will DC is 25. You don't actually roll this. This is against the DC, so you take 10 for this. So that is a success. You are frightened 1.
Okay.
And you have a feeling that this is going to last until he's taken care of.
Okay.
Gavilon.
Right, well, let's start with the bard stuff. I'll roll performance. Didn't do it, so...
Oh, yeah, that's not enough.
In lingering composition, no, inspire courage.
Yep, inspire courage and defense
And
with
let's
harmonize.
see how? Let me just get back over here. Let's see how the guy next to Matt likes a cannonball to the face.
Oh.
Well, attempt to hit first.
Krakatoa.
That misses.
Krakatoa.
That misses.
How many bullets do I have in this thing?
You have 3 left in that thing, then it takes a full turn to reload it.
Alright, well, I tried, guys. There you go.
Yep, so +1 to attacks.
And chance to hit.
Yep, and to damage, so... Matt is going to try and do a Leviathan Strike spell strike. That will be a hit, so that's 13. They do not take the positive damage, and they are 13 bludgeoning plus 19 bludgeoning, so that one is going to take... and final action would be enter Arcane Cascade, so he's doing additional damage from this point. So, Kelgar.
Yeah. So he's gonna use rebounding, I guess.
Okay.
Hit this one right next to Matt.
Okay. That'll miss. You want to use a hero point? Oh, nope. Gonna move to attack number 2. That is barely a miss.
Oh well. And then he's gonna use remaining action to move up, and then use reaction to raise.
Okay. Doth.
So if I want to attack a dude, I'm gonna have to click on the dude and then click.
Yeah.
click.
Also, let me do something for you very quickly, because this is something you're rather new to the sheet for this. So, I'm going to apply the frighten condition to you.
That would be a good idea. All right. That's going to lower my rolls a bit.
That is going to give you -1 to all rolls and DCs.
Oof.
Yes.
So which one was targeting me? The one closest or the one a bit further away?
This one that just got a spell strike from Matt and hit Matt stared at you, and you would lose your fighting condition at the end of your turn, but this one has a nice skill feat where you don't.
All right, so it'd probably be best to close in on him and just start.
Actually,
No?
all of them have that skill feat, so you wouldn't lose it until you're out of
Okay.
range of all of them.
Okay, so I'm going to wanna. Okay,
He
I'm gonna
basically
go.
stared at you menacingly.
So I'm gonna walk up to this one. I'm going to. Is there a way to indicate that I'm going to use shambling stance on them, or?
You
Yes,
can click your macro for shambling stance in your character page.
All right, so click that thing, and then what would I do? Click the character I'm kicking.
Well, you would then you're hitting the one right in front of you, so you're entering stumbling stance. Stumbling strike is a macro for you, so you can make your stumbling strikes with that macro.
Let me go click on that thing. There it
And
is.
are you doing a flurry as well?
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. Just wheel into them.
Yep.
So do that, and how would I do that? Just click shambling strike, and then click
Just click the shambling strike for the just click the first button for shambling strike, and then click the number 2 next to it.
and then click number 2. All right, select that.
So that is a crit on the second one and a hit on the first one. So if you want to roll the damage for the second one, you'd click the thing below the numbers there that says
Got ATK, and then we've got below that agile, and then number 2.
it's the button that says 2d8 plus 6.
All right, so do that.
Oh wait, Matt.
What?
The second attack would have hit him because he doesn't get multiple attack penalty until both attacks land.
Okay, in that case, then yes, that's 7
bludgeoning
damage.
plus 3 lightning.
Yeah, so that is 10 damage, so...
Yeah.
And then, wait, are you talking about... No, the first one doesn't... So you're talking about the one Doth is currently punching.
I'm talking about the one that Doth just punched. No, this one. This one.
Okay, so, that is... So Doth, you deal... Both of those are combined for the purposes of damage resistance, so you essentially dealt 28 damage of bludgeoning, and then 7 persistent fire, as well as 13 fire in general. So,
I don't have anything left then? I'm pretty much done, right?
You still have one action, and you can make a third attack with that.
Oh, good. Then
So
I
you'd
click
hit the third button, yeah, number 3 button.
number 3. All right.
That will, however, critically miss. And these things are special. So it is using a reaction on your critical miss to strike out at you. And that's a miss.
Can I do an... I was going to say, if that did work, I'd be able to do a nimble dodge, right?
Yes, you would, but the thing is, they missed, so...
Nah, I know. Nimbly dodging out of that is not something I need to waste.
If you nimbly dodge, though, you might want to nimbly dodge right here.
Oh, no, he doesn't move. He just gains +1 to his AC.
It's plus 2
Yeah.
to AC. Plus 2.
+2, right, yeah, +2, sorry.
And that mantis thing is flat-footed right now, or is that if he attacks me? Is the reaction out for that?
Yup.
He has to hit you. He has to hit you.
He has to hit you, yes.
Okay.
But at the same time, he also deals in flat-footing people, so
Oh God.
That's why I wanted you to move here, because then he would be flat-footed here, and then I can always use tamper if that's not the case. God, we're just gonna flat-foot each other this entire fight.
So this one was just trying to talk, actually, and he's a bit pissed at his other agents, but he's got their back, so he is going
Doesn't make any
to...
sense still, but okay.
Not yet. Not yet, does it? He is going to do a feint against your perception DC. What is your perception modifier, Doth?
Perception modifier. Hold on. Sorry, I was scratching my eye. That would be under my saving throw. Or no. Hold on.
Perception. Yeah.
Is its own little thing. So that's 11.
So
11.
that is a success on the feint. And then he will use a finisher on you with his striking sawtooth sword. 36, is that 10 above your AC?
AC, hold on. My AC is 24, and he said, what, 36?
Yeah, so...
12. There's a difference of 12 there.
So, yeah, that is 22, and then it's 1 persistent fire.
Wait, hold on. This would make it up to 10 if I dodged it. So
10 would still be enough
matter.
for,
Okay.
for it to be a crit.
Okay.
So,
Never mind.
so it is, I'll do the math for you, but you are under persistent fire and persistent bleed. So
Okay.
it's 22 plus 4 plus 4, or no, it would be plus 4 plus 6, so that's 36 damage, and then at the end of your next turn, you will take 1 fire and 1 bleed, and need to make me a flat check. Oh, I also forgot to make the flat check for Matt. Let's see how he did. That's not a success, so he'll take bleed next turn. And finally, he will look at Kelgar, and he will give him a death glare.
Oof.
What is your will DC, Will?
I want to talk about it.
Is that a critical success, Will?
That is a critical success.
So he is
will-
frightened too,
His will
and
he is 19.
he is frightened too, Will. And unfortunately, he will be until all the enemies are defeated.
That's not how that works.
That is, there's a skill feat.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, yeah, no, these are swashbuckler rogues. They're terrifying.
You're
Maple.
really the pirates.
Maple.
Kelgar should just be immune to fear because he's Kelgar. He doesn't think.
Do I have to cast a spell?
It's your turn. I don't know if there's necessarily need to be healing. Doth did take 36 damage. Matt did take another butt ton of damage, but
I'm going to tell you right now, I can heal myself if I need to.
yeah. A religion check is actually what you can do to identify these things and learn some stuff.
That's a society check, thank you.
No, they are members of a church, so religion would also work.
18.
That's not enough. Actually, you're gonna try again?
Yeah, next turn.
Yeah, you actually crit failed. DC was not, it was a 28, so that was your chance. Do you want to hero point that?
Alright, I might as well.
Magic missile. Woo!
Yeah. So these are low ranking members of the Red Mantis Assassins. It is sort of weird that they're here, but this branch of Red Mantis Assassins is quite deadly. They are a mixture between rogues and swashbucklers. They cannot be flanked. They are immune to flat-footed, actually. To creatures of their level are below, and you are that. So, yeah. That is the main thing you learn about them. The other thing you learn is They they have pretty much everything. They are a jack of all trades. They could do a lot of things on the battlefield, but the most deadly thing is their finisher. So,
Okay, I'm gonna bless
okay.
me a 5-foot radius. Hang on.
Yay. Ugh.
And I'll give it a 3-turn. Gives it 10 feet.
Yep.
Sure, I shouldn't do
Well,
square.
yeah, 3 turns. So, okay.
Okay.
Would
That's it.
actually be a circle, but square is fine too.
Yeah, just so everyone knows.
Yeah. So, it is the one by Kelgar's turn.
Hey, wait, can you remove my fear condition? That would be nice. Kelgar doesn't like the negative to hit.
Yeah, no, I was expecting Farmer Bob to be here, so that's why they have that feat. So no, fighters were the purpose of this. They are going to attempt a feint against your perception DC.
Mhm.
Is 26 a success on Kelgar?
Yeah, it is.
Then they are going to make a attempt to trip you.
To what?
Or no, yeah, they'll attempt to trip you. That's a failure. Then they will make their finisher on you. That's a 28. Does that meet your AC?
Barely.
So it is 9 piercing, 5 or 3 cold because this is the left-handed saber. 1 persistent bleed, and
They don't get that bonus to precision on their finishers.
you are flat-footed. And they have the feat for that,
No,
Will.
no. The second bonus.
Yeah, no, they have the feat for that. There's a archetype feat for that.
No. The precision bonus damage from Swashbuckler.
On the finisher?
Yeah, no.
They get their finisher damage, yes.
But no, that's not the finisher damage you're talking about.
No, I was saying the 3 there.
Oh, yeah, I'm talking about the 2 above.
Yeah, they don't get the 2 there. That's correct.
Yeah.
So
I should remove that from the finisher.
it's a general macro. I don't have a special finisher macro.
Yeah, you should make a finisher.
Not gonna do that now. So that is 12 precision, 1 persistent bleed, 3 cold, and 9 piercing.
Oh, that's a lot of numbers. I'm too sick to do math.
So it's 18, then 21, 22, and then you take 1 bleed at the end of your turn. I will remind you of that. Yeah, 22. So, Seth, you would also be able to tell these guys would be immune to being flat-footed because you are a rogue.
Yeah, that's what sucks about it. Okay. So, this one is asshole with the eyebrows.
Yeah, somebody did that, and I'm not sure why.
I guess I'll use this.
I'm gonna mark these things with dots. Yep, that's a hit.
Magic missile.
So that is 11 piercing. I will, however, be nice. If you want to move into a flank, they don't get... I will give you the precision damage, but I will not. They will not lose AC because of it. So
okay.
if you want to move to here...
God damn it. Alright. There you go. So
And
flank
so
there.
that is 21, so that is... and you still have 1 action left.
So I guess Just to be on the safe side, I guess I'll just, where is it? There you go.
Shield. Okay. So Alvis,
I am going to move.
I
Alvis
am
here.
going to do something very quickly.
Oh.
I'm making a secret check for you.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you failed that secret check. It's not.
What?
Yeah,
What's a secret?
I rolled a secret check for you. It was a secret society check. But now you can take
Oh.
your turn.
Okay, I come up here. I use. Let me pull up my sheet again.
Magic
Yeah.
missile.
Always
I
magic
do not
missile.
have that. I
I'm
use
tampering
this
that.
on Red Boy, on the Red Ranger,
What are you tampering?
his swords.
Okay, you can target one of them. Can you target both with one?
No.
Does
I
it
would
count
think
as two
so.
weapons in his inventory?
So are you targeting the flame sword or the ice sword?
Is it two weapons in his inventory?
There are two separate weapons, yes.
There's a flame sword and an ice sword. They're separate weapons.
Especially because both have the persistent bleed. They are rude.
I will tamper with the ice sword.
Okay. So, roll me that. It's against their reflex DC. So roll me that crafting check. That is a failure.
Damn.
They have
Alright.
a DC 30. Do you want to try a hero point? It is not really a wise decision there. You rolled a 12. That's pretty high. The likelihood of you moving to a crit failure is pretty high.
I was just gonna shield block, and then end my turn.
Oh, ray shield on your turn. Okay.
Yes.
So that was against red, right?
I was against red.
Okay. So red's not a huge fan of you trying to touch his weapons, and he's going to glare at you. What is your will DC?
It's plus 10, right?
Yup.
22.
So that is a critical success. You are frightened too, and it is going to then faint at you. So this will be against your perception DC.
My perception DC?
So perception plus 10.
That's an 18.
You only have an 8%. Oh, right, because you're feared. So that's a critical success. So you are flat-footed until against its attacks until the end of its next turn. And it will make a finisher at you. 27 against you flat-footed is... So -2 to your current AC.
Is my shield... Why is my shield 22?
Your shield, that's the weird part about the macro. Remove the, that's the weird part about the macro for that. Add a temporary bonus of 0 to it. It's a weird part of the macro. If you put feared on it, it'll decrease your shield value. So, what is your... So, you get a +2 from your shield. What is it? What is that with your shield raised?
It's a 24.
Okay, so that's not a crit. So that's... I will let you decide. Do you want to block this?
Oh yeah, I was gonna shield block.
Okay, so that's 14 piercing. Piercing,
Alright.
slashing, if that makes a difference for you.
What do I
5
have
fire. Actually, no, he would have done it with the cold. 5 cold. 5. Your shield would not take the bleed. You probably would, though, so I would count that as you blocking the bleed. and then a total of 11 precision damage. So you would subtract your hardness from that total damage there. And then you would apply that damage to both you and your shield.
Owie!
So 5 cold, 8
So it's-
precision, plus
it-
3.
Yeah, so 5 plus 8 plus 3, and then plus
16
14.
plus 14.
So yeah, 30, and then minus your hardness. You and your shield both take that. So what's your hardness on your shield?
My hardness is 10.
So you both take 20 damage.
Okay. And that's shield HP. Alright.
You accidentally put 20 on your health instead of subtracting.
Oh, my bad. There we go.
So, that, is his turn, however. Gavilan.
Right. So, first step, let's try this again.
Are you gonna harmonize for defense and, courage?
What?
You know, you have +1 to AC and attacks. Are you doing that, are you doing harmonize to get both of them on that lingering? Because that is a success, so...
Oh, yeah, I'll inspire courage and defense.
Yep.
And then, same mantis as
that's
last
good.
time.
So, red.
Yeah. I'm going to shoot with elongate repeater.
Okay. That is a critical miss. You are out of range. Thank your lucky stars.
I'm out of range.
Of their reaction.
Oh.
So, that's 3 of your actions there. So, that will reset his spell strike. And he will attempt to do another Leviathan Strike spell strike. He'll use a hero point there. Forgot to say the mantra. So that's a miss, and that's his actions. Kelgar.
Oh, it's my turn? Okay. Let's see, he's gonna do a combat grab.
Okay.
So I have to hit with this. That's a miss, isn't it?
It's against reflex or 14. Either way, it's a miss.
It's an attack roll.
Oh. Yeah, that's a miss.
Yeah. So there you go, that doesn't happen. Let's see, okay, so I guess he's gonna go for another attack.
Okay. So that is going to be 11 bludgeoning to that one, who is
Is it
yet
minus
to be...
because of the fear effect?
Oh, it's at -2 because of fear effect? Yeah, that's a miss.
Yep. So, exacting strike, miss.
Yep. So, Doth.
Putting down.
I will obey the rules even when it's not in my favor.
It is a dumb feat, and I've literally played with a cleric in society that gets fear from their deity and then just ruins NPC enemies' days with the fear spell.
This character's flanked, right?
Yes, but they're a rogue.
Did you have a fighter in your party that gets all the fear benefits?
Yes.
A bunch of like fear mechanics with fighters.
Well, there's also enemies that get feared have a lower AC too, so.
Yeah.
Let's see what I can do here. Let's stumbling strike. Would intimidating glare be possible? Let's see here.
These guys speak common. You can try intimidating them back. That would be against their will DC.
Well, let's try that out.
Make
Like
that intimidation roll.
So we use an intimidation roll. Okay, hold on. Let me click the. See, I'm doing this from a laptop trackpad, so please
Oh yeah.
use my dear Aunt Sally. She's kind of a cunt. Oh, that totally worked out.
That is a critical failure.
And I will
So
use
they
an-
are immune for a day. That blue is immune for a day.
I don't think this one's gonna last for a day, but that's beyond me. And I'll use my other 2 up. Do I click the number 2 second attack?
No, this would be 2 attacks with your flurry, so you'd hit the first attack button and then the second attack button. That's a hit. That is also a hit.
And I think that would end the turn, right?
You'd still have 1 action left. Also, roll the damage for that attack again.
For both of them, or just the one?
Oh, just the one. So that's 30, and then 6 fire, so that's 39. So that's.
And then for the third attack, I'm gonna switch it up and smack him over the head with a nunchuck.
Okay. That'll miss.
Never mind then.
So it is Blue's turn.
That's a.
It's not a crit miss though, so you are lucky.
Okay.
It is going to try and feint at you once again. Last time it was a success. It was not a 36 last time. So, what is your perception modifier?
Hold on. I said it was 11. I think. Let me.
So in that case, that's a critical success.
Hold on. Let me make sure for a second.
Oh, of course,
That's
of
11.
course.
It's 11. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be
So
possible to roll away out of this, but I'm assuming.
No, this is not an opposed roll, unfortunately.
Okay.
So you are flat-footed to it until the end of your next its next
wonderful.
turn, and
So
then
is the
it will
critical
use.
damage stacked onto the 11, or would that override the 11?
The critical damage would be multiplying the 11 by 2. So, it will.
So it's different. All right.
It will glare at Gavilan, and Gavilan does not seem too affected.
Yeah.
It rolled a 4. And then it will use its finisher on Doth. So that is a critical miss.
Oh, good.
And we are playing with critical miss deck, so he drops his left-handed sword, and he can't pick it up this turn. Maple.
All right. What to do? Well, do I have to sustain my spell to keep it up?
No, but you can extend its radius by doing so.
Nah, I don't see a point in that. Let's do Searing.
That will miss, but
I
do you want to hero point that?
Might as well.
So, roll a d20 and we'll add the modifier to it. That will critically miss now. So, but it's okay, you're out of range. So it's Green's turn.
And then I'm gonna hold my shield up.
Yep.
Shield up.
And so it's Green's turn. So he is going to feint Kelgar. I think that's critical success, right, Will? So extend the duration of your flat-footed to it by 1 turn. It is going to glare at Gavilan because it's not immune to his intimidation. Gavilan, what is your will save modifier?
My will save modifier is
1 trillion.
E11.
So that is a critical success. You are now frightened 2. And it will do a finisher on Kelgar.
I really don't like this magic.
That- To be fair, 2 of them are almost dead. 36 against your AC, Kelgar. With frightened 2, so that's -2.
Remember, we should probably take one of these guys alive.
Which is the one that was very eager to talk? That's the one we're not killing.
Yeah, that's the one you're currently punching, so you can keep up with that.
Okay, I'll just beat the ever-loving shit out of him. Okay.
So, Will, are you there? I'll come back to Will on that, but I'm pretty sure that's a crit. So Seth, it's your turn.
Alright, let's
Oh,
see.
right. Will, 36 against Kelgar's Frightened 2 AC, which is -2 from normal. So, that's a crit, so it's 16 piercing, 16 precision.
Precision's not doubled.
Oh, is it not? I thought precision
No.
was doubled on a crit.
No.
It is in society, actually, so...
Really?
Yep.
That's dumb.
So, yeah, that is going to be 16 precision, and 1 persistent fire, and 2 bleed.
Add all the damage together.
So, the reason I'm doing the persistent fire and bleed separately is 3 persistent bleed, and also I need you to make me a flat check. 2 flat checks, actually, so 2 d20s. And total damage is
4 billion.
35.
Trillion.
Nat 20.
Yeah, so the fire is gone,
I got rid of it.
but now it's back.
Nat 20.
Okay, both of them were gone, but now both of them are back. Because that would have been at the end of your turn, so now you get the bleed and persistent fire back.
Okay.
But you will only take them at the end of your next turn, and you can try another 2 checks then. And Seth, it is still your turn. You would have taken a total of 35 by the end of your next turn.
Ow. Well,
Oof.
To be fair,
Alright.
you are Kelgar.
yes, Kelgar is Kelgar.
Elgar, idiot of the mountains, right?
Kelgar is just a pool of hit points.
That's his job.
So,
Oh, good.
Seth, what are you doing here?
Oh my fucking god.
You want to use a hero point on that? Do you remember the
Sure.
mantra? Remember the...
Alright.
Yep. Think about the mantra while you're rolling. Yeah, there we go. That's a success.
Damn.
So that's 20 damage.
Whoa, what an amazing glitch in the Matrix. Yeah.
It is the mantra. Do not ignore the mantra. That goes out to Abaddar Gaming, because he's the person who originated it in Society Play. So,
I
So
have
shout
a-
out.
That mother trucker is a hacker.
I
Uh,
have my own
that
fire.
mother, we found the one, apparently.
I'm
So,
the only one here who knows Kung Fu, and I don't wear sunglasses. Okay, I think I'm going to make fan art of my character as a Nihil.
yeah. So,
Commission's open.
yeah, you have 2 actions left, Seth. And yeah. Remember the mantra as you're rolling. Apparently it works.
God bless America.
That
No,
is a
don't.
miss.
America can go fuck itself. Never mind.
No, that wasn't the mantra. The mantra was, there is a lower number on this dice, and I'm certain to find it. And if I use a hero point, I am destined to find it.
Oh, I thought you meant I for one.
Alright,
welcome
so
you
my
coming
My
into the room.
mantra was, what would be
Yep.
the funniest outcome here?
So, Alvis, what are you doing on your turn?
Where is it? Which one's looking worse? Red
You
Mantis
so
is red or
red is
blue?
looking worse, and also blue you think you want to take alive.
Yeah.
Oh, then I'm going to try my hand at Boop and Red's sword again.
Okay.
Ice Boy.
Well, that's
35.
a critical success because you rolled a nat 20. So what's that do?
So he can't. Where is it? It's up here somewhere. I'll just repost it again.
Yeah, that's a good idea. It's way up there.
Repost. So, tamper on a critical success. Your tampering is incredibly effective. You've tampered with the weapon. The enemy takes a -2 circumstance penalty to attack rolls and damage rolls with that weapon. If you tampered with armor, the armor hampers the enemy's movement, making them flat-footed and inflicting a -10 penalty to its speed. The effect lasts until the enemy interacts or removes it, regardless of which you use.
Okay. So,
Armor goes -2.
yeah, -2. Are you going to try and attack against it?
Maybe.
You have 2 actions.
Mapal. Oh wait, no, that's the ranged one. Mapal's axe.
That is
Oh,
a
wait,
critical
no.
miss. Do you
Oh my
want to?
I hate that name. I hate that name.
Do you want to re-roll that attack?
Yes.
Okay. Also, the rule is you keep first damage, so that is 11 slashing. Still up.
Shield block or gray shield and turn.
Okay. So red is gonna turn to Seth. Gotta feint Seth. 26 against your perception DC.
Wait, so I've got a question. Are both swords being rolled in the same attack?
They are separate items, but yes, they are the same macro essentially.
Then it's going to affect them both.
Not how that works. I will. If anything, he'd probably just drop the ice sword as a free action.
So then he'd only be attacking with the flame one.
Yes.
Okay.
But what is your perception DC, Seth?
Will that half the damage?
No, it doesn't do 2 strikes on 1 action. You've only been taking the fire or the ice both times. Yeah. So Seth, what is your perception modifier?
My perception is N13.
So, that will be a success. So you are flat-footed against its next attack. So it'll do its finisher on you now. And that's a critical miss. So he drops the weapon, and he uses his last action to pick it up, which that provokes. So if you've got an op, which Matt does, and that's a miss. And yeah, that's his turn. Gavilan.
Right. So we don't need speed, so it's all attack.
Yeah, you've already given the Inspires 3 turns, so
I hope everyone's been remembering those.
I've been.
Well, if I get things, I will remember.
I haven't hit anything. Let's see if this fits it.
I'm a fighter and I still can't hit things for some reason.
You're not doing the mantra, Will. That's why. 22 will miss red.
All right, magic missile time.
Okay, 2 action magic missile. Roll those 2 missiles.
Hold
on. That's 1 missile. You click the macro again.
Oh, okay.
It is down.
Which is the one we're not trying to kill? The blue one?
The
blue
one.
Blue one. Yeah, blue one.
The one I'm beating the snot out of.
So, Matt, will do a little teleport behind you, and
Nothing personnel, kid.
yep,
Ani?
that is a critical miss. He will
Yeah.
re-roll that.
You punch yourself.
No, there's something worse. There's actually something worse. These things have opportune riposte.
Yeah,
Oh, good.
you
So
punch
they're
yourself.
Yeah.
taking a jack.
So that
It's
is
like that
17
one scene in,
bludgeoning.
freaking crap.
And then he will take
Love
a
is war.
second attack, which will miss. And he would crit fish, but he doesn't want to crit miss on these things, so... No, he'll crit fish. Why not? Hey, not a crit miss.
You are ouchie today.
Yep, so, Kelgar.
Oh, I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
Come on. Yeah. I'm hero pointing that. Fuck it.
Yep,
There
that's a
we go.
hit. So that's,
So that's a grab. So that's grab now.
Okay, so he's grabbed.
So I'm gonna use this other thing, Dazing Blow. So he's gonna have to make a fort save.
Okay. Thank goodness for canny acumen.
Fuck you! Oh wait,
Is
I
that
have
the
hit.
blue
Never-
one he's trying to knock out?
that's provided if I hit. Let's see.
Well, yeah, so it's a miss, and he would have crit succeeded anyways.
Yeah, but there we go. I need to look up Dazing Blow because I need to remember.
Just out of curiosity, Will, do you have the, wrestler archetype where,
No.
Okay, cool.
I will give him Wrestler Archetype at some point.
Yeah.
Just so I
So,
can throw
is
people.
that your turn?
Yeah.
So-
Well, no.
No, you have one action left. Go ahead.
Hey, wait. Can I use Dazing Blow again?
Yeah.
You could try it.
Yeah, but I have like a -10 hit.
Yeah. Actually, that would have been a crit failure, so they're gonna attack you for that. They miss.
What? Ooh, that would have
Yeah.
hurt.
That would have hurt, yeah. Well, if it were a
We got Dazing
finisher.
Blow again. Oh,
Yeah, so.
that would have been pretty good if it didn't have a -10 to it.
Yeah.
But guess
So-
what this does? If he even if he succeeds the save, he gets stunned 1.
So,
Failure, he gets stunned 2. Critical failure, he gets stunned 3 on the fort save.
So I'm gonna do flurry of blows on the blue.
Oh, yeah,
but-
it's your turn. Yep, go ahead.
You're trying to skip me, huh, you son of a
Well,
bitch?
guess what?
No, I've got a
gonna
happy
have-
trigger finger. No,
Oh,
that's green is still grabbed, yes.
Hold on. So what do I do? Is he near? Like I'm beating the tar out of him. Is he close to?
Yeah, he's close.
Alright. So, gambling strike.
That's a critical failure, so do you want to re-roll that?
Of course. Do I just click it again?
Yep. That is a hit, so
Roll the damage.
he is unconscious.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay, there we go. He's unconscious. That's-
Yeah, you already rolled the damage on the first one, so.
Okay. So he's
And-
unconscious. I'm going to grab him and toss him in the corner,
Okay.
if that's possible. Maybe start tying him up or something.
So, you're doing some actions to keep him restrained. Maple.
Yeah.
Yep. Who needs healing?
They've only lost 20 hit points so far, so I think
Yeah,
I'm good.
nobody really needs too much healing. I mean,
Yeah,
Kelgar could use healing, but he also has tons of hit points left.
Yeah.
I
this
can
thing-
always reach at the party bank and just like pop a couple.
Yeah,
Berries, you know?
yep.
We can
So,
all heal each other at the end of this. This is almost over, unless he gets someone near death really good. Just start beating the shit out of the other one.
yeah.
Magic missile.
But to be fair, he's not the best at that. So, actually, hey, you have Divine Lance or Chill Touch or something, Maple?
Nope.
Oh, right, because Yeah, you wouldn't even get the benefit of Divine Lance
Right.
because of how that's written. Yeah.
You have Searing Light though.
He is grabbed, so that will hit. Deal 18. Oh, actually, does that include the damage for him being a fiend or undead?
Is he a fiend or undead?
Green is in fact a fiend, yes.
No, that's an extra 5d6 good damage.
Yes. There's a devil amongst these humans.
Ooh.
23.
So
Yeah, I don't think it's.
yeah, that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of
Oh, hey, Matt. I
Yeah.
just realized what Calgar's dazing blow is. Because he's not tall enough to hit somebody in the head.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
hits him in the nuts.
Yep. So, yeah. So, you know, Maple, you have one action left. Is there anything you want to do with it in particular?
Default
Raise
damage.
shield?
Yeah.
Okay. So, there is something Maple found out that he can shout out, which is, Green's a devil.
Okay.
The devil.
I'm
He is
hugging-
going... Yeah, I know you're hugging him.
Devil
He
is
can
a
still
muggle.
attempt to dim door. He just has to make a DC 5 flat check.
No,
Yeah.
you're the imposter.
So he dim doors over to here. And then he will murder his ally who is unconscious.
Oof.
How sexy.
Not if I say have anything to
That's
say
Kude-
about
wait,
it.
He can't
I have
Kude-
my
wait,
shield
wait.
raised.
No. DC 5 flat check. It's a manipulate trait.
He can't coup de grace.
He's not coup de grawing.
Oh. So he's
Yeah.
just smacking him then?
Yeah, he's smacking him.
Not
and
if
there's
I have anything to say about it.
what do you have?
Shield block.
You can't shield block for him.
Hey, wait, is that an attack of opportunity, though?
Why not?
Yeah, you can attack of opportunity that.
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah.
I can't see shield block.
Oh no, I can't heal on rolling thing.
Yeah, you.
Flail attack. Ooh.
Yeah, that's a crit.
So he's prone.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
then it doesn't even happen. That prevents his spell from triggering, period.
Yes, it does.
So he's
Yes,
still grabbed.
So he will then try and make another flat check and just throw the dagger at him then.
I like the idea of he actually
Hmm.
did the spell, but you just flailed him so hard that the flail wrapped around his ankle and you yanked him back out.
Uh-huh.
Who
And-
said you were done?
Yeah. So, how do I put this? Yeah, something just... Okay. So, these Red Mantis Assassins has failed Akachek for the last time. Battle's over. Akachek takes them away and murders them himself. They
Great.
pissed him off severely.
Bit excessive.
Oh, that's his major curse.
Are their bodies still there?
Yeah, it's major curse. You just die.
He
No.
rips you
My
out
body.
personally and kills you in a way where you cannot be resurrected.
Did he take the bodies still?
Yes.
He- bo-
Yes, he did.
The bodies don't hit the floor.
Oh my god, I hate
Bad.
So, yeah.
Why are you punishing us for actually doing well?
Well, no, that's a reward. That one still had 66 hit points left.
Yeah, I know.
I wanted to break this one's fingers one by one while his friend looked on.
Yeah.
I was say
No, if you were to do damage to it past the point of being unconscious, you would start killing it.
Oh no, I'm talking about during the interrogation session.
So,
sing a song
we
about-
are going to take a quick 5-minute, well, maybe 5, maybe 10 bio break, so be right back.
Hold on.
Okay, welcome back.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
I have died.
Touching that.
Jesus Christ.
I've been at
what
the
the
petting
hell?
zoo all day. These goats are steering me down, man.
So,
Looking for
so
fight.
there's
Feel
another
like the
thing.
goats are gonna
There's
start some
another
shit, but it's
thing.
going in, bud.
There's another thing that the assassin who would have tried to talk to you would have said throughout the fight, which is he would have still kept trying to explain himself. Surprisingly enough, that doesn't seem to be the thing that offends Akachek, but he says Akachek hates, unrightful rulers, and we are here to assassinate an imposter. And that is basically the rest of what you hear from that person. Someone contracted the moderate curse of Akachek 3 times, and they are a false ruler. It's interesting. So
So the princess is a scroll. Okay.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you could totally look into the legitimacy of her rule, except for the fact that it's not really questioned.
You know, I would definitely do that if we had not already made a deal.
Wait a minute, you're not lawful, are you?
Yeah, no,
Me?
no, but so no, that's not the problem here. You could easily, you could just do a recall knowledge check to see why her rule might be illegitimate.
Nah, I'm good.
Anybody want to make
You're
that
gonna-
roll?
Oh no, you're gonna do that. After I
Yeah.
roll my hold on.
Hey, Alvis or Seth, want to make me a society check?
Bet.
Lol. You think Alvis is gonna know? Oh, I mean, technically Alvis is trained in society, so
Also, give all of yourselves a hero point
And
for
how do I
that
do
good
that?
fight.
it's
what
24.
now?
Yeah, you were supposed to be handing out hero points more often throughout sessions. So,
Okay, so bump my hero points up to 30.
Wait. Is it not enough?
20. No. I said give all of yourself a hero point as a non sequitur. A 25 is enough. Believe it
So I
or
think-
not, a 15 is enough. So, yeah,
Yeah.
no. Seth, you are perfectly aware that there shouldn't be any reason, aside from maybe the Red Mantis Assassins not liking her, for her rule to be illegitimate. However, while that has been used in the past by Red Mantis Assassins, it's not very frequently used as an excuse to kill a rightful ruler. So there's something weird about what they said.
Oh, the bar.
Bro, they're sketchy as fuck.
Yeah. But at the same time, you do have some suspects. One of which is the future queen consort, or the future stepmother of Aurora.
What does the recall knowledge roll under? Got that dubious knowledge thing. We compare that to.
It would be society for the role.
Ugh. What about deception?
Nope.
Hmm.
So, this is yeah. Oh, you're using Hobnobber. You're trying to gather information stuff.
Yep.
Okay, roll me that diplomacy check.
Oh, God bless. For the Pathfinder gods and whatever the fuck. Where is it? there.
The mantra is, yep, you know what, that works. You dig up some rumors that you believe are true, that it's a very good idea you do not talk to the queen, or future queen, the future queen at all, and just start investigating her shit. because she tends to get rid of people who do that.
Hmm.
Would this be a good time to sow a roamer? A roamer, yes, a roamer. No, that'd be a very good time. Would dubious knowledge check be a good idea for any of this shit, or no?
Not really.
Never mind.
I
So-
have a soul roamer, so.
Maybe both. So, I think I might.
So raw more. That's what I'm gonna start calling it now.
Sodomore.
Oh right, there's still one member of the
Why did line myself as
basically the only other person is the archer, and they at first are thinking there's a dummy princess in the castle at the moment, and they're thinking, yeah, there's something weird about that. I don't trust that. And you sort of say, yeah, you would probably tell them, hey, don't shoot the person there. But you can then ask her some questions with diplomacy, deception, or intimidation to try and get some information out of her.
The archer or the prince?
Archer.
The archer. I will pull her up very quickly. It's not
So-
my best work, but the
Steph,
art.
do you
The
have 14 or higher in deception.
hey, Gavilan, what's your modifier to diplomacy?
17, but I'm still frightened.
No, your frighteneds would be gone away now.
Good.
Yeah, because
Oh,
the guys are
okay.
dead or whatever.
Yeah.
17.
17. So,
He'd probably be the best choice for this.
yeah, why don't you try and talk with the guard?
All right. Let me do that real quick.
Let's see if they're telling the truth with them after we get the thingamajig. 30. Was that a fail?
That is a critical success.
Look, man. Look.
This is Saint Neem, an elfin archer, a magus as well.
All right, let me talk to him.
You were having fun with Hero Forge.
So, yeah, I have fun with Hero Forge, I do. So, she tells you that
I want to
after
say
the Second War for the Crown, which has happened very soon, sooner than
I want
anybody
to say
expected,
something.
and dethroned a young, dethroned the Princess Eutropia, who supposedly had a young daughter. Nobody knows who she is or where she is. What do you want to say, Keat?
Well, now it don't matter. She's told us the information.
Yeah.
I was going to say something for the diplomacy and do a little role playing.
Oh, I'm sorry I cut you off. I feel bad now. So, yeah, so here's the fun part. Carl's not here, thankfully, because you guys are gonna have to do some things that are illegal. There's no way you're getting a warrant for this, because you're going after the king's lover. He's not gonna give a warrant to that.
Wait, we're doing what?
You guys
What?
are going to be poking around the future queen's living
Oh.
spaces.
When you said lover,
Oh
Penny Raid.
boy,
Oh,
this
lover.
is gonna be fun. I'm
It's
probably
like that one SpongeBob episode.
So,
Raid.
not find any
you
substitutes this time.
you guys have a link with the spy master who said, "Hey, I'll get you stuff at a discount." You have a feeling that you'll need some potions of invisibility, greater invisibility actually.
Yeah.
Some scrolls of fly, and also silver tongue mutagens, moderate silver tongue mutagens.
What does Silver Tongue do? Let us fly.
It gives you +2 to your charisma based checks for diplomacy and deception. But that is a last resort option. So the grand total of this will be about 200 gold, and while you don't have to pay this directly, it because you know the prince, you could go back to the princess. She's more than welcome to pay it. Well, with one exception, you're gonna have to lie to her too about who you're investigating,
Okay,
or
no,
even just say, "Hey, we need 200 gold for our investigation."
I'll both handle that.
So who you're gonna handle that?
But all the way in another palace.
Yeah, you're gonna go back there. She'll be like, "Oh, what do you guys need?"
I'm not going all the way back for 200
You
gold.
ain't doing that. I've got it.
Wait, you're gonna spend 200 gold out of the 350 she gave you, and then said, "Hey, I need another 200 gold when you get back." Is that what you're doing?
Someone else is going to pay 200 gold.
Let this do. I could use 200 gold. I'm taking the 200 gold. If you don't need it, you can pay for all of it, Crow. Oh, money. I need booze. Papi needs booze. I'm doing this. You can go fuck off to lay eggs or whatever you creatures do.
Actually,
They don't
your
lay
people
eggs.
lay eggs. He doesn't.
Yeah.
I feel bad about eating those children, then.
Yeah, either way you want to go about doing that. Now here's the important part. She has a mansion in Opara, which is where you guys are, and she has a room in the castle. That's what you need the fly scrolls for.
Yes.
So that you can, there's a balcony there, so you can fly in and out of there while invisible, get the job done. So, who are you putting in both areas?
Why does the royal consort have a mansion when she has a palace in the same city?
Well, because she wasn't always the royal consort.
Fair enough.
They're a royal consort. They probably have multiple mega mansions.
Matt would actually make one suggestion here, and that is, me and Gavilan, me and Gavilan, or me and Seth can, no, actually, me and Gavilan can go up to the balcony. We should probably send more people to the mansion, and if you know, in case things go horribly wrong.
Can I fly yet?
Not yet. But we have scrolls of fly, so
We'll go to the mansion. We'll handle the mansion stuff since
Yeah.
I can get in, get out. Push comes to shove.
So, Gavilan, do you want to go with Matt to the room in the palace then, or?
Sure, why not? What else do I do?
So from this point, we are entering a skill challenge,
Okay.
and we will do Matt and Gavilan first. So first of all, there will be a society check.
We live in a society.
Yeah, I have a 0 society, so I'm gonna let you deal with that.
Yeah, Matt has a plus 12. That is a success. So Matt finds a letter written in an easily decipherable code to a rat folk who is acting as a third party in the business of the queen. Arcana is another thing Matt is okay at. He also finds books about the Whispering Way and letters written in Necrol.
Necrol's the biggest stone.
Hey, Necrol is the language of the undead. Keat and Matt can both make a perception check.
And do what with that?
You will get something with that if you succeed.
Well, I can't read the scroll, so...
No, it's not for reading the thing.
You're looking in the room. You're trying to find
Yeah.
some shit.
So you find something labeled healing potion. However, it doesn't quite look right. You can make an occultism check. Matt will make an arcana
I
check.
have this file here, but I don't know what it says.
Matt, you can make an occultism check. And Matt will hero point that arcana check.
You
Yep,
should drink
that's
it.
enough.
Where is
he
my
he
occult?
says it says healing potion. It's actually poison.
That's rather
you know
suspect.
you don't disagree with him because you don't really think it's not poison because you can't read what it says.
People should label things better, maybe.
The stolen crossbow.
Then there's a warfare lore check. Matt finds evidence that the lady in question was once a member of the Third Army. And the Third Army is the group that assassinated the old princess and started the last war for the crown. So she may be unhappy with the results of the war for the crown.
Ooh, oh no. Oh no.
And a occultism check, if you would please, Gavilan. This one is very important.
Alright. I don't like how the skills list is not in alphabetical order.
Matt will also roll. Matt will use a hero point. So, in the room, there's a mysterious item in here that might be used to send messages. The stone seems to not be her creation, and there's a crafting check for that. Matt would find out that this seems to be an invention by the famous inventor Melvin Dottie. One of his prototypes, and Melvin has been missing for years.
Oh, the brother of the Joker must have gone AWOL.
And then,
no.
so, there is a... So one of the things that would have poked out a check that you would have found easily if either of you poked under her bed. By the way, the bottle of a healing potion that was poisoned was in her panty drawer. Just wanted to point that out because that's especially weird.
Bottle of what?
There's a bottle of poison that is labeled healing potion that she stuck in her panty drawer.
That's
Alright,
some
Matt,
extra shit right there.
Alright, just keep it safe. I put that in the bag of holding.
That's called Gamer Girl bathwater. Thank you very much.
Actually, that is full strength Red Mantis poison. that is the good shit. Also, how do I put this? You would also find a locked chest that neither of you can open, but Matt has 6 bulk in his bag of holding free, and you fly out of there.
No, let's just break it open.
That would destroy the contents of it. That's
That's not how chests work.
But you do realize that breaking and... I'm not there. Never mind.
Also, we have a rogue. We'll be fine if we get it back.
I'm
so
a bard. I'm like
yeah,
a
I was gonna ask if I could use crafting to figure out how to unlock the damn thing.
Yeah,
Or
tell
take
me
it
what-
apart.
well, regardless, this is so the next thing.
mind.
Yeah, no, that is like 22 lower than the DC.
Actually, I could attempt to force open it, I think.
Yeah, no, this thing is pretty well locked. So
we probably would be better off not force opening.
We're like,
yeah.
we're at the highest level of this giant mansion. Let's just push it out the window. Ew, crap.
No, Matt is gonna tuck it into his bag of holding, and he's gonna say, "Well, let's fly. We're done here." Because there's a guard rotation coming. You two should get out of here. So you were able to fly off and get back to the meeting spot pretty safely, and you found what you needed to in that mansion. Or not in that mansion, in that room. So the 5 of you, I will need all of you to make perception checks.
Okay. For what? Perceive.
Yeah.
There you go.
So we have 2 successes. Alvis, Kelgar, Yeah, so Maple gets the third. There are prisoners in the basement, or at least you hear groaning coming from the basement, but there's other places you should probably search first.
Well,
Right.
I got a natural
14.
20 with that, if that
What other
means
places
anything.
can we search in?
Right.
So, there's a
Boys.
library on the first floor. You can make a Arcana or a library or a warfare lore check in here.
What? A warfare check? Yeah, hold on.
33.
So,
I gotta take off
so we
my
have
shirt.
3 successes. So, you find out she has links to a cult of Nethys led by a man known as Cassius Malus, that is
Hey,
dedicated to the evil half of Nethys.
Can you do me a favor?
You
real
also
quick?
figure out what?
Matt,
What?
you've got frightened still on some of the character sheets. I
Yeah.
can't do that.
You go. Okay, so I'll walk you through this.
Alright, I did minus on it. Is that
Uh,
gonna work?
Yeah, so I'll check your sheet very quickly, because if it's at frightened 0, which it is, it doesn't have the effect. You can
Well,
you can click plus on the conditions and then click the frightened condition to remove it entirely. So
Okay, I got that. Let me redo the warfare check because it was at a 9.
So
Alright.
did I get a crit
Yeah.
success?
You got a crit success. So did Doth with the warfare lore check, because you also
Do I
find
figure
out
anything more
uh,
spicier.
There's not. These are just pass or fail. There's not really any critical or yeah. So you also find links to Akachek and Norgrimmar cults throughout the world, as well as a secret plan by these 3 cults to try and bring the world to its knees and put the nation of Cheliax in charge.
Dang, I was hoping she also had like a crippling addiction to Pesh or something like that.
You find too many doses of... Yeah, you do find a lot of hype in the library, but it's more used... But you have a feeling it's used more as a torture implement?
What is Pesh?
It's basically the
weed.
good weed, yeah.
It's Pathfinder weed.
You give me okay.
So,
Yeah, I'm taking that. I'll borrow that for everyone else. Okay.
The most... No, that's not Pesh. What you
That's
grabbed is
hype.
hype. And
Hype
that...
is cocaine, but worse.
No, hype is adrenaline. Like, just pure adrenaline.
Yeah, I'm taking it all.
Ketamine.
I need special K, baby. I need the dragon.
Special K.
So, if you go into the basement, there's 2 things you notice. First of all, there's cages, yes. There's groaning, yes. There's a lot of undead in those cages, and there's even more corpses in them.
Are they the type of undead that can talk, or no?
Do you speak Necrol?
What?
Nobody speaks Necrol, yeah, so no. These are not the kind that talk, at least not in your language. But the reason they seem to be there is to keep you away from the bodies. However, these aren't typical undead, and you don't really want to piss them off. And you hear singing and something sounding like welding going on in the very, very back room, and you have a feeling that there's someone still alive there, and you should rush to them because it sounds like someone's torturing them.
Oh, that sounds fun. I was going to say let the undead loose, but that.
Yeah, no, that would put you in the evil category, and your party would try and kill you. That is not okay.
Oh
They'd be
god.
friendly undead.
No, all undead have the evil trait, my friend. All of them. Every single one. No, it's not.
I looked up Pesh to on Archives of Nethys to give it to King, and I found a feat called Shaped Containment. Through a combination of careful manipulation and precise breath control. You can deploy inhaled toxins precisely. When you activate an inhaled poison, you can cause it to fill a 20-foot line that's 5 feet tall rather than a 10-foot cube. You gain a +3 bonus saving throw against inhaled poisons that you activate. This is Vape Nation.
Yes. Yes, it is. Anyways, you open the door, it's unlocked, and you see an elven man wearing goggles and... Do I still have his picture? Do I need to pull up his picture? I need to pull up his picture.
It's an elf in goggles. If you can't find it, we'll be good.
No. Melvin is a very important character. It's
Oh,
not
he's
even
good.
mine.
Is he
Yeah.
the brother of the Joker?
No, he's weird, but he's a good memory of a friend that's still around, but he is a very good character.
We need to turn him into the brother of the Joker for old time's sake.
So,
Sorry.
I get it. I care.
Melvin, imagine that with goggles, is currently welding some weird contraption. And he looks at you and is like, "Oh, visitors! It's been a while since I've seen other people. This is, very cash money. How are you doing?"
No.
So I'm just here trying to make a faster means of communication. Name's Melvin Dottie. How can I help you?
The fuck are you doing with these undead, dude?
What undead? What are you talking about?
Outside, you fucking obsessive dork. Don't
He's
hear the
so
groaning and
point-
moaning?
I gotta ask, do you touch grass at all?
What do you mean touch brass?
Grass.
Touch grass? No. No, I've spent most of my days creating my own form of comedy. Like, I'll go into it more with you later, but he looks outside and he sees the undead. I mean...
Him. He
hey,
said money.
hey, Keat. He'd kill all of you quicker than you could even hit him.
Do you have any alcohol? Yeah?
No, but we should get out of here. I can't believe I'm going to sacrifice all these years of work. Fuck. And he smashes the machine he's working on with a wrench, and a portal opens. Is like, okay, that's our out. Everybody out. We're getting out of here. And he lets all of you go through first. He follows behind
Dang it.
you.
I didn't even know there was a machine. I should have made a crafting check to just, like, get down some of the schematics.
And Melvin, tosses an alchemical fire through the portal as it closes, and he says, "Oh fuck, I forgot my blueprints." Well, that's a major mood. Anyways, as the machine ironically takes you to the meeting point. Yeah, what are you gonna say, Alvis? Go ahead.
Can I try to make schematics or at least drawings of the machine?
Are you a level 20 crafter with legendary proficiency?
No.
Yeah, then no. That
Make some crude mockery of this.
You see, Elvis, you should have said yes. That was your mistake there.
it was a rhetorical question. I'm not a Serenite. I can say those, but
Look, dude, my friend here is level 20, despite what you may think. Okay, maybe not.
You can't fool God. That's the GM saying I know better, not Melvin saying
Are you
that.
sure about that?
Yep. You rolled
sure?
lower.
Are you really sure about
You
that?
you keep rolling lower.
I don't know about that, buddy. Just you get lucky. Eventually.
My will DC is 420.
I think you're lying to me, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah. Melvin's like, you know
Oh,
what?
there we go.
I do have some alcohol, and he hands you a cup.
Okay. I don't know if this is good. I need to. Okay, never mind. I'll take it.
You drink it.
Yeah.
You are unconscious.
Get me a never-ending flask of this stuff.
No, like you are just unconscious.
Okay.
It knocks you straight the fuck out because he poured a knockout potion in it. Yeah,
Are you sure about that?
Yes. You can roll a fort save. The DC is 50.
There's no foot.
So Melvin turns to you and says, "Is he always that annoying?"
Well,
Yeah, you're gonna be out for a few minutes there, buddy. Yeah, you're out for a few hours there.
No, he's not more annoying, but he is usually more violent.
Oh, he's usually more violent. Huh.
It's
Well...
a big thing for swallowing things, so.
Oh, wait a second. Well, my blueprints are destroyed, but I remembered something about that mansion. It's made out of volcanic rock. Because I've almost burned it down a couple of times.
Your outfit is so pointy.
Yes, it's
Nice shirt.
sign of my people.
I'm very compressed.
Yeah. So long story. Well, wait. Sorry.
People.
Why were there a bunch of undead in that basement?
We should be asking you that.
Yeah, you were there longer.
Yeah, I was there doing my research. I got food, water, research funds, and equipment. I was nearly done creating my system.
Zombies at some point, or heard them.
Nah, man. Nope. My sense of smell ain't too good. So, also, Keat, you weren't there for that, so... but yeah, you and Matt are here now, so...
Hey guys, we found the poison for the princess, the poison designed to kill the princess. The princess is poisoned.
Matt just turns to Melvin and says, "You've been missing for years, and you've just been in someone's basement making what?" And he says, "If I were to tell you I was creating a revolutionary technology that would change the way we communicate forever..." Okay, shut up. Also, wait. Missing? No, that can't be right. I met someone who was supposed to deliver a chest for me, and she said she'd do me the favor of not having to do this boring task and fund my research, and oh my god, I was kidnapped.
Happens to everyone when they interact with nobility.
It took you this long to figure that out?
I'm intelligent, not wise. There is a huge difference. I should know. I'm very intelligent. Yeah.
Okay, that was a good one.
Yeah, you beat Tengu over here, but just saying.
Are you
yeah.
sure I'm gonna roll a deception to see if he's that smart.
You are unconscious.
You are knocked out! Stay down, man!
Nothing can keep me down.
That totally is gonna keep you down for a while. That is a quick alchemy thing. He slid into a beer.
I will call it a draw.
Yeah, you sure. You can call it a draw in your dreams. So Melvin says, "Okay, well, did you find the chest? I still have the key, huh?" Matt just instinctively pulls it out. Oh, there it is. Click your chunk unlocks. Oh, good. The letter's opened. The letter's opened. I'm a failure.
Now, I don't know a lot about letters, but I don't think you can open them.
So, in particular, Melvin would sort of crouch long enough for you to read the letter and see what's inside the chest. And, the contents is a letter addressed to Aurora that has been opened and a dueling pistol with the name Layla Drake on the handle. As well as the knowledge, as well as the knowledge that Melvin went missing in the particular area of Opara. So, yeah, basically, the letter is, it's Aurora's mother saying, you know, a last goodbye. It's a last message that someone has rudely opened.
Aww.
And the dueling pistol is, for those of you who are in Amnesiacs Anonymous, the name should sound familiar.
It doesn't.
The gunslinger that was one of the bodyguards for the circus.
Gibble Gooble? I hate that fucker.
You played like 2 games.
Yeah, we played like 2 games of that, but yeah, we'll get back to that eventually. But the main thing is that, yeah, there's some major respect behind that name, and you can take this stuff to Aurora, but also it's evidence. So after a trial, you can give it to the princess.
So was she a high-level character?
There's a small adventure that is part of the build-up to Shadow of Corleone way before any of this happens, and that's where she dies. But yeah, she was significantly leveled. She and Melvin...
So it's a high-level gun?
Yes. And Melvin will literally try and murder you if you try and steal it.
Well, that's steal.
He looks at you and says, if you touch it, your hand is being cut off, and I will regrow it and do it again and again until you learn your lesson.
Do I keep it at the end?
No, this is going to the princess. This is her weapon. This is the last gift her mother is able to give her. You are not taking that, you son of a bitch.
Oh, to be honest, do any of you remember the wording from this thing? We can remember it for later, jot it down, spread it along the bars. I can do that.
What? Also, you're unconscious.
Ooh.
So, no, Melvin is just saying, yeah, no, Keat, you would not take this gun for one reason only. You're good! You are not evil! That is an evil action!
I don't know the relationship between these two. This is just a gun to me.
He would tell you that. He literally told you that is a gift from a mother to a daughter.
Yeah, but
that is the last thing. Yeah, I know. He said that after he would cut your hands off to get your attention, and then he would tell you why that was a horrible thing you would be doing.
I think you could.
Also, you can make me a quick society check, everyone here. It's literally a DC 10, so you can make it untrained.
Wait, what am I?
Society.
Oh, you need to roll a society check for Melvin brother.
So, Seth, that's the most true emotion that Melvin Daddy has ever publicly displayed over anything.
Daddy?
Melvin,
Daddy.
yeah, that is Melvin Dottie. It is Melvin Dottie. That is the most true, heartfelt thing that Melvin Dottie has ever said in public. Most of the time, he is just making weird, non sequitur jokes.
He keeps talking about a Pepe. I don't know what it is.
He does talk about a Pepe. He shows you his drawings of this Pepe.
Why is he showing everyone his pee-pee?
Oh my goodness, you're unconscious!
Shut up, old man.
Basically, you'd get back to the castle. Melvin would want to hand it off, but understands that it's evidence.
All
And-
the jokes are about depression and suicide. Are you okay, Daddy?
He just looks at you and says, "I haven't been okay in a long while."
I hug him.
That's a huge mood.
I hug him.
That's nothing for me.
Personal space, dude. Personal space.
It's too
That's
late.
why
You
it
don't
does
have to hug.
nothing for me.
What? Yeah, this
Yeah,
does nothing
that's
for
my
me.
mom.
But yeah, so you are able to take this to a official in the court of Abaddar. However, it is getting rather late. So, next week, we will have this deciding court case. And, well, there is still some mystery left to be solved here. So, I will let you all think about it over the next week. And that's it for us tonight. Short stream, I know, but we're getting back used to things. So,
Oh no.
yeah. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Everybody say goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello, darkness.
Remember to pray for your dad.
Bye, Daddy.
Don't talk to me.